so much to everyone tuning in from around the world. Kate, Scott, and Brock here with you. And also joining us once again, Brock, are those Philadelphia Eagles. Champions last year, dominating the perennial favorite Chiefs. Now they're facing a knee test as they look to repeat.
It's supposed to be a league of parity, Kate. And these Eagles, they just find a way to be on this stage time after time. We had that party last February. So much of this team remains the same. The front office continues to build at the line of scrimmage now. We just got to break out that last season. Good job done tonight.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the first.
Okay, I think we can take everything we thought about this game and toss it out the window right now. Things have changed thanks to one massive play. In our first snap of scrimmage, it's going to come with one team at a deficit.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Bigsby with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles. That we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
Hurts fumbles. The Lions get to it. No one's around him. He's got space. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles. That we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard, so they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14.
22 brings up 2nd and 13.
And snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Goff on third. Has him on the quick hitter.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Bates' kick is up and good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your win mentally. Making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Bigsby with the return. He's going well so far. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform. You just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
Dotson now in motion right. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Taps it off to Barkley.
Get there fast enough.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's back. Here's Barkley. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that.
Oh, the man back fucked up here. I thought I had him sing.
Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
You know, I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Completed left side to Smith. Still fighting forward. He gets it in. Touchdown.
That's a big hit. Let him get back.
For the first time this game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
That's a big hit. Hey, I'm not want that bitch coming through like that. You do. That was too much like right.
Good. You know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts yet again. And this is going to be caught, so they get the 2, and now
Big hit, too.
only 2. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
It's on the ground with Gibbs. All together a yard there. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 22.
Again, it's Gibbs.
Oh, go, hey, yo, go ahead and hit the motherfucker. Oh, yeah. They're going to pull it over it up. Go ahead. I'm just getting out. That was good.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the gut they go again.
Oh!
Get some space around
Oh!
Free inside the 30.
That nigga bounced that shit to the outside.
The
Oh!
Lions grow their early lead to 8.
My fave on
It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow,
He's
just
playing,
sensational speed.
He bounced out on me.
Took all
Seam,
of them.
got through it.
Nah,
He was
I
gone.
drove the whole gap. It bounced off to the outside.
You love those, and you appreciate that.
Good, we got one up the middle 3 times.
Oh,
No way.
big time effort.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. You know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions have been the most resilient
I don't know,
players.
but he lost 7 yards.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Bails out of the pocket quick.
Thank you.
Another turnover. This time it's an
Thank you.
interception.
Thank you. To the house.
Clear.
To the house.
And he's going to score on the pick.
To the house.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Hey, yo, I thought that was wide open. I thought that was wide to the tight house. Well, I was kind of on
Transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it too.
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Hey.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 16-point lead.
All first quarter, y'all. All first quarter.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Bigsby with the return. And he's out a little short of the
Turn up.
About to. Kelly got keep going for the big hit.
Side.
Despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still
I
there.
see.
That pick six should have been the wake-up call they needed to refocus here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Hurts back to the air after the pick. That's caught by A.J. Brown. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It was such Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage.
No, that was.
Thank you.
It's another first
Thank
down
you.
mistake. He's
Thank you.
intercepted again.
Thank you.
Amik Robertson takes it away. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fine if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts, Tom Moore, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left some ground to make up for it with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for... He loses the football! And the Birds got to it! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. 24-8, our score. More from Santa Clara coming up.
Hawkinson, get that ball back. Touch it. Get that ball back.
Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They got it off that fumble recovery to end the first. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Now we have 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So first down from the 41. Here's another carry for Barkley. A lot of space ahead. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out now to his left. He scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles fighting back and shaving six on that lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. Complete at the 2. And it was real close, but they got to him just in time. He's shoved out at the 1, and they're denied the 2 points. And that lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. Decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Connects with the open man downfield. The 30. He's at the 10.
Yeah, you got this shit out. You got this shit out, man. Oh,
explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. He'll make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the Eagles' 4-yard line.
Yes, sir. Play action here with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. So the hurry up here. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
14. Now you won. Shell. 5. Okay.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. And he will score to the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 16-point ball game.
yeah.
Slant route, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. So first and 10 now from the 30. Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Putting a receiver in motion. Hurts on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Getting up, trying to get away.
Oh, no, you bitch nigga, you ain't throw the ball.
They've got a little extra distance now to make it on 2nd down. Offensive line fast. Back to throw, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
That may have been a situation we look back on it and watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes out to the left.
Yo, but who the fuck is this? Yo, this is crazy, yo. I thought I got your man to commit.
52 seconds remaining now in our first half. More from
Take
Super
your
Bowl
field goal
60
or what?
in Santa Clara in just a moment. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts.
Good catch.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Kylie Brown back-to-back plays. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
And again, here's Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles jump some of the lead off before the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. All right, they're going to throw for it.
Oh,
He can't shake the defense. They track him down the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. On first down, it's gone. Big
Good
strike
catch,
here,
though.
Williams.
Good job, let's fucking go.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Good job, let's fucking go, bro.
First down.
On first down, it gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it.
Quarterback dove right on that
And they still have one in their
motherfucker.
pocket.
Thought you
What's
got that
left in
bitch.
this
I'm gonna
half?
go quarterback. Got that motherfucker.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Shotgun snap here to go. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on third.
Head out on third. Head out on third.
Touchdown, Detroit!
Head that motherfucker out on third though, didn't he?
Nah, I had it. It wasn't even no total control to that motherfucker. I went right. That was one man. I done ran past him all over.
Design route to check down. You see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Bait snap for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push their lead to 18.
Eagles 20.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They've got a man in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
There you go. One play.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Elliott connects there, and that lowers the deficit to 15.
Oh,
So that
oh,
is
you
2
field goal
quarters
to
to
one
get the
play.
ball. Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway.
It's an easy 3. Yeah, right for the
Not a problem, really. You don't want to say shit. Oh, who was on? It's on you.
Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock?
Yes, I did
These
enjoy
guys
the
were
halftime show.
strategizing how
Thank
to
you.
win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock,
Normal stats for him, though.
so far for him hasn't been the advantage as we move through this third
I'm
quarter.
on some of y'all. You know, I'm
Detroit
starting.
offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, pressure and pass.
We give to Gibbs to stop the third.
No,
And they'll stop him after he picks up
yeah.
to begin his drive. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Gibbs on second down. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 32-yard line.
Off to the air now. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And
Using that nigga just like they be using that nigga.
Once again.
Using that nigga just like that how they use that nigga.
Goff on third. He completes it.
Oh,
inside
he put
there.
him on fucking
And the
between.
hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they forced this fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Complete to St. Brown. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
Here's
line.
Goff on first and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Quarterback, slow as shit.
And the Eagles bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
It was like I underthrew it a little bit to him instead of the play. It's fucking good. Get that ball back.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
He's not alone.
Throwing here, Hurts. That's Smith on the slant.
All right, so
And
that.
he's going to be
Both
tackled, but
these.
still all the way down to the 6.
Did such a good job of not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
Hurts with it on third and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Yo,
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal. Thinking run or play action. Hurts looking to throw.
yo.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yo.
The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Sailors now on the return. Shoulder burst far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Lions offense returning to the field. Touchdown. Drop this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Gone.
At the 37-yard line.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Hurts now from the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's stopped. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. It's
3rd down run by Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Back to throw it. It's on target to Williams. He's at the 30. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, kid, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch a run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 38.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Facts.
Bigsby with the return. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Hurts trying again on second down. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Barkley on a shotgun handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, but it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
73.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Eagles football. We'll see if they can erase that deficit to win it all. Second and 3 now. Back to throw, Hurts. Finds Barkley. Oh no, the ball is loose. Going the other way, Lions have it. Has room down the left sideline. At the 20. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kay. What we hear on the practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. Yeah. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. They did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And this has to be a touchdown, Brock. They're taking the field 1st and goal from the 5.
Ford out. Block 20 at 14. Ric Flair.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shipley now to return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Lions 59. Eagles 38.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A give to Gibbs. And a touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead.
66. Eagles 38.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shipley now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
It's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 48 before going down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. 2 touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock. They're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs on the carry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
5, 9, 80, 12, 12, 12. We're good, we're good. That's it.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Goff on 3rd. Finds his man over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 6 yards.
Hold on.
It's 4th down.
Now go for it, Goff. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Lions, 1st down.
Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's another Detroit.
Gibbs now from the gun. He has room past the 25. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Right 20. Turbo.
It's Montgomery on third. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Merlin. Twos. Super one. 12.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. Complete to St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions put up even more points in a win. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shipley now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Look at nice hit. Hurts fumbles. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Great. Set.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Here's Hurts. He's got it over the middle. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Barkley can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. Trying to throw this from the gun. No, they get him yet again. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And he's brought down up the 6-yard line. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. Only one timeout remaining to stop it. First down now, ball at the 33.
Like 20.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 35.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
First down throwing for Hurts. Sends this to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down.
Great, set. I know you want it.
Third and long for him here. He's got Smith again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And again, here's Hurts. Buying some time left. Got his man, that's Brown again. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
I know you want it.
One final shot here. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
Here he goes, one final shot. Has it at the 1. And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit.
Eagles 58.
Detroit has done it. One of the league's oldest and proudest franchises has finally reached that pinnacle. Lions fans, congratulations on your first Super Bowl championship. You think of all the seasons this franchise has gone through, Brock, the great teams they had that came up just a little bit short, the rebuilds that ushered in new, hopeful eras, all of those have led to this moment when they were finally able to claim their first Super Bowl title.
And you know what's so amazing about this mountaintop, Kate, is we're looking out on the field and the confetti and all the players and coaches and families, everyone in the building, and yet you and I know